In real life, many of us believe that speaking the most, showing the most, and reacting the fastest will protect us. We think that if we are loud enough, confident enough, and always visible, the world will respect us. On social media, in offices, even in families, people often compete to be heard. But have you noticed something strange? Very often, the ones who talk the most also face the most trouble. The ones who show everything about themselves become the easiest targets. This story teaches us a quiet but powerful lesson. Sometimes, silence is not weakness, it is wisdom. Deep inside a wide green forest lived many birds. Each bird had its own way of surviving. Some flew high, some stayed hidden, and some moved only at dawn and dusk. Among them lived a bird named Kanu, the loudest bird the forest had ever known. Kanu had a beautiful voice. When he sang, the trees seemed to listen. He loved his voice, and more than that, he loved the attention it brought. Every morning before the sun fully rose, Kanu would sit on the highest branch and sing loudly. He sang when others rested. He sang when the forest was quiet. He sang to show the world that he was fearless. "Why should I hide?" Kanu often said. "If I am strong, why stay silent?" Other birds admired his courage but worried about his habits. An old owl named Guru watched Kanu carefully. One evening, the owl spoke to him. "Kanu," the owl said gently, "your voice is beautiful, but wisdom is knowing when to use it." Kanu laughed. "If I stop singing, I stop being myself," he replied and flew away. Not far from Kanu lived a small brown bird named Chini. Chini did not have a special voice. She spoke softly and sang only when needed. She observed everything: the wind, the shadows, and the sounds of the forest. When danger passed, she stayed quiet. When it was safe, she moved quickly. One day, hunters entered the forest. They did not run or shout. They listened. The forest felt different that morning. The leaves were still. The air felt heavy. Many birds sensed danger and stayed silent. But Kanu, as always, began his loud song at sunrise. His voice echoed through the trees. The hunters stopped. "That sound," one of them whispered. "Follow it." Kanu kept singing, proud and unaware. He felt powerful. He believed no one could harm him in his own forest. Suddenly, a net flew through the air. Before Kanu could react, he was trapped. His loud voice turned into panicked cries. The same sound that once brought admiration now guided danger straight to him. From a hidden branch, Chini watched in silence. Her heart felt heavy, but she did not move. The owl closed his eyes slowly. That evening, the forest felt quieter than ever. Days passed. Birds spoke in low tones. They learned to listen more than speak. Chini continued her careful life, surviving by observing and choosing her moments wisely. One night, the owl gathered the birds. "Kanu was not wrong to have a strong voice," the owl said. "But strength without restraint becomes weakness. In a world full of watchers, the loudest voice is often the easiest to catch." The birds understood. From that day on, the forest followed a new rule: speak when needed, stay silent when silence keeps you safe. This story reflects our own lives. Many times, we share too much, react too fast, and speak without thinking. We believe noise gives us power, but true power often comes from calm, patience, and control. Wisdom is not about hiding forever, it is about choosing the right moment. Silence protects. Restraint strengthens. Awareness saves. If this story gave you a new way to think, please like the video and share it with someone who needs this reminder. Subscribe to the channel for more stories that carry simple wisdom for everyday life. Remember, not every thought needs a voice, and not every moment needs noise.